homesick today. Don't feel good, and you probably can hear it in my voice. But anyway, I'm sitting here doing my posts, my stuff for a couple of my websites that I run for Truth, Human Lies Matter, and I got one comment. Well, I got a hate post. First one I've had. And it wasn't a post, but a comment, or a like or dislike kind of thing on Facebook, or the angry face. Sorry, I'm a little ill today, so if I'm a little off, that's probably why. Anyway, lots of ums and stuff going on here. And the post that I posted, which will be the photo for this, where Donald Trump is at 43%, Hillary at 41%, Governor Gary Johnson at 7%, and Jill Stein at 3% in the polls. And this is a poll that is done by something called IBD poll. Okay, so anyway, and I posted this, and one of the people that I've known for many, many years, though I've not been extremely close with, I was friends with her husband when I was a teenager, made an angry face for it, and so I said, are you mad that Donald Trump is winning, or that the DNC and Hillary have been buying out the media and polling has been skewed for HRC to help her with her lies and deceptions? And she came back and stated, because he's a jackass. Okay, so my comment was, well, she's a criminal, and in over 100 ways. And I'm going to read through these here, but I just wound up having issue in closing this thing down where I didn't want to. So hang on just a second here. Oh, come on now. There we go. All right, now it's back open. Now I got to find where I was. Give me just a moment here. God, I sound horrible. I can hear it in my voice when I'm talking. Alright, so anyway, I said, she's a criminal in over 100 ways. I would rather have a jackass than a New World Order bought bully puppet who lies at every time she opens her mouth to speak. She has been caught cheating the U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders out of the primary, lying under oath. The DNC has been caught being racist and anti-humanitarian, paying mainstream media to post news that is spun and skewed. Lies again, so Trump people think that he's a jerk, a racist, a bigot, and also being caught paying people to start riots at Trump rallies, as well as massive cases of voter fraud. Trump, on the other hand, has not done any of these things, and if you take the time to look at what mainstream media has done, they are trying to get Hillary Rodham Clinton elected. WikiLeaks emails from the DNC have proven this. They've done everything to exaggerate and spin Donald Trump's speeches and quotes to make you think he's a jackass. That is why I am for him. I do not support the establishment, nor does Trump. But Hillary Rodham Clinton is bought and paid for by the establishment, and she will be the downfall of this country. We cannot let her win. It is of the utmost importance that even if you dislike Trump, that you vote Trump. She wants to start World War III as well, by the way. Just to let you know, there's a very deep political game being played in the establishment. It is about money and oil in the Middle East, and Putin is jeopardizing that, and Hillary Rodham Clinton wants to fight with him over it. We, America, have been the bad guys, and the people don't even know it because of things like Project Mockingbird, a propaganda program started in the 1940s by the CIA. You can go look it up on Wikipedia. It's not a conspiracy. It's true. It's a program that they never really shut down. And I said to her, I've known you guys for a very long time. Your husband longer than you, even from when I was 17 years old. He has always been a smart guy. I hope you guys will take the time to look up some of this information. And I said the Democratic Party plays head and psych games to get people to vote, and then they do little or nothing for them, and it's all a game. They're all funded by corporations, and Hillary Rodham Clinton has gotten money from even the Middle East countries, the same ones that are at war with, we're at war with, some of them that kill, terrorize females, gays, minorities, and Christians. The reason for Trump is he's not being paid by any of those people or corporations. He refuses lobbyist money and corruption. The things you hear about him, the bad things that you hear, are the establishment grasping at straws, trying to keep him from exposing their 50-year reign. If you want links, I have info. I have stated above. Feel free to ask. I have all my resources. I have been doing this like I was taking a PhD in political science for the last couple of years. Believe me, I was surprised as well at some of the things I found out, and some of the things I really didn't want to believe. But when I found the data to prove it, I had to change my mind. And she says, I don't care for either one. So say what you want to. Said, no matter who wins, we all are going to hell. We are fucked. Did see a wife, a nude model you want that leading our new generation? What? Okay. First of all, she can't type. Anyway, I said, I guess, well, you're not voting then. That works too. I said, I don't know. There's a 100% chance of hell with Hillary Clinton and 20% chance with Trump. And that's if he cannot destroy the establishment and globalists. I personally would rather take the chance. Would rather take the chance with that. And she says, hell no, if the other one was still there, I would vote for him. The other one, I said? You're talking about Bernie Sanders, Democratic Socialist, looks good on paper, but if left unchecked can lead to a bad system, especially in healthcare and quality, being one of the main downfalls. And she says, I'm not wasting my time talking about it because it all is BS. Okay, well, if you're not going to waste your time talking about it, you need to not fucking put angry faces on my post, because I am going to educate your ass, okay? She says, I don't care. I'm not voting. My husband's not voting. I don't watch it, so I don't care. That's why I'm not saying anymore. Whoever's in office, you can't stop it. And I said, well, it's obvious that you're not paying attention by the way you speak. And it makes me really angry to hear people say that they don't care, because I care, and you're not caring shows you don't care about the results for the rest of us. The whole point is to make it once again so we can stop it or change it or affect it. And that's what we're fighting for. This is a war in its own right, and I am willing to take up arms to protect you and yours, be they cyber arms or steal an ABS. And I haven't gotten a comment back yet on that one. But to be honest with you, it ticks me off. It irritates me to no end. I can't imagine not putting your effort into changing what will affect your family for the rest of their lives. I mean, if you have kids. Now, I don't have kids, but I got stepkids, okay? If you care about anybody that is in their youth, who is growing up in this time, and you don't take a fucking stand right there and then and fix that stuff, you don't try, at least make an attempt to pay attention to politics and pay attention to what's going on, if you don't put yourself out there and try to fix that while you have the right to do so, before you don't have a right to do so, then you are the problem and not the solution. And I am not going to be the problem. I am going to be the solution. As Alex Jones says, I am the resistance, okay? You are the resistance. But anybody that sits on their ass and says, oh, I don't care, I'm not paying attention to all that, it's nothing, blah, blah, blah. You're the problem. You are the problem. You are the reason why we are in this fucking boat that we're in right now. You are the reason why elections are skewed. You're the reason why the friggin' media can lie to you and lie to everybody else and get away with it. You're the reason why. Because you do not stand up. You do not pay attention. You do not look and figure out what the heck's going on. And yes, I am angry. I am very angry. When I hear stuff like that out of people's mouths, that makes me want to scream at the top of my lungs. I am holding my temper. I am not calling her names. But I did tell her that it was very irresponsible to do that way. You are responsible for your future and your future of your children. And if you do not get off your rear end, pay attention, get information, study on things, pay attention to what's going on around you in the world, then you are the problem and not the solution, and I need to educate your ass. Because I will not be the fucking problem. I am the solution. I am the resistance. I am going to help change those situations. And that is my goal, and I have been working on that since 2007. Okay? Almost 10 years now. I have been fighting and fighting and fighting for a say in what is going on out there, because what's going on out there is wrong. What's going on out there is a bunch of very rich corporations, banks, and some shadow government jerk-offs playing a game with your head. Playing a game where they have got you so bamboozled, you don't know up from fucking down. Unless you pay attention, unless you go to the extra effort and find out what is out there. Unless you go and take the time to dig up what is going on. You know, I have gone to both sides. I don't just read the fucking conservative media. I don't just listen to Alex Jones. I don't just listen to the Veritas tapes and the WikiLeaks and the et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I've looked at the mainstream media. And that mainstream media, everybody on there is Hillary Clinton based. They want Hillary Clinton in there. Why do they want Hillary Clinton in there? Who's paying for them to want Hillary Clinton in there? Who is twisting things to want her there? And why do they want her there? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself. Why are they supporting her? Especially with her criminal nature, with the things that she's done, with the lies and the deceptions and the perjury that she did with the whole Benghazi situation. This is a woman who is bought and paid for by bankers, Wall Street, corporations, and other friggin' countries, particularly in the Middle East. I mean, are you really that ignorant that you would back this person? And are you really that ignorant that you would step down from having a voice in something to make sure that this person does not have a say on your life in the future and the lives of your children? You know, I don't care if Trump flirted with somebody in the past and pissed them off or whatever, or if his wife posed naked in a magazine. I don't give a crap. She's a model. What do you expect? And why can't he have a model as a wife? What, you know, people worship all these damn hip-hop stars and rap stars and football players and blah, 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 blah. And it's all fine and dandy for them to have, you know, Playboy models as their wives and et cetera, et cetera. Who cares? That's their business. That's none of our business. That's not our problem. Don't worry about those surface garbage. Worry about what is going on in the system. Worry about what's going on in the corruption. Worry about who is paying to put what on the news to brainwash you. Look up Project Mockingbird or Operation Mockingbird, okay? Look it up. Spend the time. Because only you and your voice can save this country from becoming a globalist cesspool. Drain the fucking swamp. And that's all I gotta say.